pick up a customer car and pick up the new wheels that are going to be going on Ruby. So if you guys saw my last video, I posted that I showed you guys, or I told you guys that I ended up raffling my wheels and those had to get shipped out. So right now we're on our way to pick up a customer car and the new wheels for Ruby. So you guys will see that in a bit. Yeah, so I love driving through San Francisco. I haven't been here in a good minute, but definitely a lot to look at. The city, the views, the hills, so the buildings. We got to come out here to shoot with the G's. That's all right, guys. We are finally back at the shop. Ruby sitting on stocks. But we have the new wheels and a brand new big brake kit for the fronts for Ruby. Super excited. Let me show you guys what we got. All right, but right here we have the brand new wheels for Ruby, brand new used wheels. But right here we have these SSRs. These are the front wheels right here, both of these. And then we got the rear wheels right here. Look at that. And thankfully, brand new tires on all four. I'm not sure how well the fitment's gonna be with these tires, so we're gonna find out. And then right here we have these 6-piston massive calipers right here. Look at these things. But yeah, super massive rotors. Look at that. These things are huge. And they have the adapter bracket, so I bolt on to the G35 hub, and then it's got the bolts for the caliper. G35 4019, so we got 40 tire profile. Let's see if we get later on get the 235 3519. All right, so we got the wheels on, but as I can see right away, we're definitely going to need way bigger lips. But for now, at least Ruby's back on 3-piece wheels. Even the rears are definitely not enough to fill in this gap. And then you can see the front, it's definitely still not enough to fill in that gap. We got a gap in here. Maybe if I was a still stock body, this is where the stock body line would be, and I hadn't pulled my fenders like crazy like I have them right now, then these wheels would probably fit a lot better. But since I don't, that's the issue right now. So we got wheel gap right here. We got wheel gap in the front over there. All right, so I do have my old spacers. These are the ones that got powder coated the same color as the face as my Heritage wheels, and these will actually fit up perfectly for the fronts. In the meantime, just stick the wheel out just enough to make it look more decent so it's not sunk in like this. But I will need another set of spacers for the rear just to kind of complete the set, about the same size, just to fill in this gap so it looks pretty decent in the meantime. I'm gonna try these on and then see how that looks. So I just added the spacers, the original spacers that we had when we had the Heritage wheels, and I aired out the car. There was still a tiny bit of gap, but I adjusted the camber to be like, kind of like straighten out the wheel a little more so it doesn't slant inward. So that kind of might fix the gap. So right now we're gonna do the other side. Other than that, we just need a spacer for the rear. We'll get better fitment, but spacers temporarily for now until we get the better lips, bigger lips. Spacers for now it is, just to finish the look, have Ruby looking good again. All right, so we got the spacers on, but unfortunately these spacers are still not big enough. As you guys can see, let's see if I can even get in here. But the wheel's not sitting flush. It's literally sitting on the studs. Well, I got these studs out, but it's sitting on the studs, and I don't want to drive the car like that. But I put it on just so I could see how it would look like. But this is basically exactly the fitment that we're looking for. Yeah, technically we can't use these 15mm spacers. We need bigger spacers than what it is. So it's 15, but these wheels have no pockets in the back, so we can't run these spacers. But I still put it on just to see how it would look. And from what I measured, we're looking at about 20 to 25mm spacers. That what we need. But it's been yeah, so it's technically the next day after we tried on those spacers, and I ended up picking up another set of spacers. These are 25mm spacers. I ordered a set of 20mm spacers, so, you know, just to try those on too. But I picked up these 25mm ones today. The 20mm come tomorrow. So these are 25, and then 20s come tomorrow. But I'm gonna try one of these on the other side, so you guys can see that. Right there, that gap. So I'm hoping this makes up for it. So, all right. So now finally, after going through hella spacers, just to fill in these gaps, just because this car is slightly wider, finally air it out. Rear spacers are on too. So let's air it out, see how she looks. See, this side still slightly stuck me in, but well, better than what it was. Fitment looks good. Lips, 5.5-inch lips in the rear, and then I think the fronts are 4-inch lips. So like I said, guys, we're gonna be passing this lips to the front. We're gonna swap the faces out because these clear the big brakes, and these are like designed for the rear only, not the front. So pass the lips and barrels over here with this face, and then that should cover this gap, along with replacing that spacer, so we don't have to use any spacers whatsoever. And then we'll just get new lips for the rear or for the front, resize these, and throw these in the back with this back face. But we're gonna take Ruby to the gym today, get a couple shots, show you guys all around. All right, look at this. Rear's pretty good. Fronts still need a little more work. Ruby looking clean as ever. But I like how you can see the brakes perfectly right there. The brakes take up the whole face. And then with the new calipers, it's basically gonna look the same, but the caliper is gonna be way longer instead of just that one spot right there. But there we have it. New wheels for Ruby, the SSRs. That lavender pearl. That looks so nice. Here she is. Drive height right here. Yeah, turbo build is next. Finally, I cannot wait. 250,000 miles. We're gonna be twin turbo in Ruby. Hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong. But if it does, I already know in mind that if it blows, it blows. Well, we'll see. But again, thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.